Out to all you motherfuckers that make money your idol. You easily be swayed. You could be backdoored that way. Right? You look at Biggie and Pac and shit like that. Was it a win? No, you have to let the movie play out. Because the devil bless people too. Right? And when you trying to manifest and you just had the right intentions and the right energy and the right tools to make shit happen, you never come from a place of desperation because that's what could get you fucked over. Like, both Pac was in desperation. You know what I mean? You think something is a blessing, but that's how certain people, they like people to be in a desperation, a sense of desperation. Because they like, oh yeah, this person saved my life. And then same be the motherfuckers that take your life. So you never want to move from a desperation. Being the type of nigga I am, I'm never hard pressed to make something happen. As long as I walk to the store, I'm gonna get there. That's how I approach life. As long as I walk, I'm gonna get to the motherfucker. It's right down there. All I gotta do is walk. If I don't walk, I'm not gonna get there. As long as I walk, I'm gonna get there. So I don't. But I see that's what make people hate you because see that's a high vibration approach. See, it's the high vibration and the low vibration. The low vibration, they want you to take that way, right? They want you because they know that you could go through the high vibration way. They want you to take the low vibration, which a lot of artists do, right? They desperate, they hungry for money, they struggling, they sell their soul, right? They desperate because you know what I mean? I don't want nobody to put me nowhere. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to say, oh, I made you this, I put you this. So I put in the work myself. So you come to the table and have something to offer. Because you don't want to be, but that's how predators are. They want the leverage, see? They prefer to have leverage, especially in the industry now, just in business, period. People like that, because you have people who prefer that because they could try to set the terms of how shit gonna be. Whereas if you come with something to the table, you bring your value, you could, okay, I'm going to veto this. We go come back to the table with this and make this right. That's the high vibrational way. The low vibrational way is, okay, you like dangling a carrot in front of you and, you know what I mean? And people, they want shit to be in their favor, right? Because most people like me, like, I read like certain shit, the 48 laws of power and all that, but not to use it against people, right? Just to peep game. So I read this type of shit. I'm not a predator. I'm not trying to get over on nobody, but people who into all this type of shit, they trying to play people. And one of the laws is, if you know what I mean, you block every angle and it's one lane. So you could put the leverage in your favor if you know what I mean, try to make a person or see somebody in a fucked up position and try to leverage that so that you can try to, turn somebody in, you know what I mean? The shit is wicked. And right, but over time shit play out. Like you kind of see shit for what it is and the type of people that you're dealing with and then they put the truth right in front of your face where you can't ignore it. And I'm never blinded by no money. I ain't no desperate bitch. I ain't no hoe. So you can't blind me with no money. You can't make it seem like everything all good because that don't mean shit at the end of the day. That's why you see all these people who got it are miserable, right? They put on what's the saying go? They have joy in them on their face and blood on their fucking hands. And when that camera go off, when they at night and they got to do what the devil tell them to do, that's the part you don't fucking see. A lot of motherfuckers got joy in their face, the misery in their fucking heart, and blood on their motherfucking hands. And that's the low vibrational type of way. And that's the route people are trying to make you take, right? Like, Because see, people prey on pure souls, right, for influence, because that's, you just get, you know, you attract people. Like if you do music and shit, you attract people, right? People don't attract to fake people. People could, right? You can relate to people, so they go after people that got pure souls because they want to corrupt you. See, a person who uncorruptible and get any success at all, trying to get any access or potential influence, and you not corruptible, then you hate it. So they trying to now, it's like, yeah, success is good, but depend on how much you get, because a lot of times it's devil. The more success you get, the closer you get to the devil. And that's not a place, that's not a comfortable place to be at, right? Because most people have to lie, cheat, and sacrifice people to get there. And, you know, people sacrifice people every day. We ain't talking about just the music industry, bro. People sacrifice people every day, B, over the smallest shit. You don't have to be rich to sell your soul. A lot of people didn't have one to begin with. So it's up their alley, right? They do shit and sleep good at night. But not me, not this one right here. So you just see shit for what it is. And like, you know, especially now, like it's like success, especially everybody trying to be rich and shit, but they made it so that damn near the devil is attached to it. If you want any type of success up there, it seemed like the devil is attached to any success. Now they talking about even the NBA. So now the money is not the root of all evil. Being desperate is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. You idolize shit, money, and that can cloud your judgment, and you can get set up. You think something is a blessing, and it's really not. Like you see, you think Biggie and Pac, you think that was a blessing in them, and how that turned out. But they was both in a desperate situation. So you know what I mean. And people saw that and saw their talent and wanted to benefit off of them. That already had plans of creating the East Coast and West Coast beef and wanted to take them out. So it wasn't, you know, a win. You had a few years of fame and, you know, a lot of drama and bullshit, and then, you know, you died and your family had to get your estate, and even a lot of that was taken. So it ain't worth it at the end of the day. That path, right, the low vibrational way, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't. You know, depending on who you get your opportunity from, it ain't worth it. Like, you know, certain people, they exploit artists. You know what I mean? They're not good people. They bad. They bad. They bad. You're not good. You bad people. You don't know who you are. You're bad. Bad to the bone. Rotten to the core. You know the fruit that they produce. What fruit have they produced in the industry? It produce a lot of bad fruit, don't it? Like certain people that you might not hear shit about, but that's why shit, if you do something, but you don't even gotta be a part of that, but just people will seek you out. This shit is weird. Like you don't even gotta be a part of nothing. But if you stand out or you building, especially a platform, and you growing, you would reach all type of sabotage because you're not a part of nothing, right? You ain't got no sponsors, you ain't got nothing. So it's like they might take away from the people who's doing something, and then the people you think hot get mostly bots and fake views. So that's how it is, though. Because a lot of these people, they work hand in hand, you know, with the streaming platforms and Spotify and YouTube. So, you know, people could call and get your page shadow banned. So it looked like you only get this. So it's a lot of, so let's say if you did try to just make some money off you, people could slow your money up like that. You know what I mean? And that happened to a lot of content creators, not just people who do the music shit, but that happened to a lot of people. Like they might start off scorching, they might get 800,000 to 500,000 to 1,000,000 views on. Then now they might get maybe 20,000 at tops, and you know, but you know they video, they got a good following and shit. So shit dry up. So that's why I don't go by the numbers and shit. But that don't mean nothing. That don't mean shit. So money ain't everything, bro. That's all. I mean, it's really not. It's like you get new clothes. If what's under that is not good, it don't mean nothing. So like, yeah, if you got everything else good, see, but that's they afraid of you of getting success with everything. You know what I mean? On the up and up, how shit is, how you came. They want to make sure that they destroy you and what makes you happy. They want to take away all that. So, because misery love company, so you just be a bitch ass old nigga with insecurities and money like them, and jealousy. I said I don't got no jealousy, but that's how they want you to be. Because you know what I mean. You can't have everything as a black man. You can't have everything. You can't because people will put you up here on a pedestal you wouldn't be asked to put at. Right? It's like an obsession. Like it's homosexual behavior. Like it's like an obsessed homosexual, obsessed group of homosexuals, fake masculine homosexuals. So as a black man, you can't have everything. You can build yourself up to a certain level, everything good all across the board. Boom. So then when the money do come, which you making moves and shit, even in the everyday life, they don't want that. They want you to be like them. They want you to be an insecure nigga, a jealous nigga, a hate nigga that had money in a car and shit. But I'm not that. I never been that. But that's what they, cause ego, see, a lot of people ain't confident, bro. They got ego. And ego overcompensate for the confidence that they lack. So real confidence, they hate that. Right? Just a matter of fact type. No, that self-assurance type confidence, right? Self-assurance. It's like, hey, I know my limitations. I know what I do. I'm gonna do me how I do because you niggas can't do me better than I do. That type of attitude, you ain't competing with nobody. They will hate you. They want to destroy every part of your life. They every aspect, like they sat down, they stood at you, right? They had a paper. These telling you, man, these like a lot of psychopathological, homicidal homosexuals. You know, this is what you're dealing with. This type of obsession over somebody else, man, life. Even before you don't even get to your best yet. And they saw you getting anything, and they want to destroy you. And for as long as possible, family, they want to destroy everything that you love, what's close to you, just because they hate themselves that much, or it bothers them to see you coming and going as. So, like, if you don't have problems, these people, I want problems. I'm going to make problems. Okay. You don't have struggle. I'm going to bring struggle into your life. This is how these type of people, and without even being at your best, bro, you attract this type of shit. So they won't see you would be easier to stomach, right? Let's say I got into a fire and my face was burnt off because that happened to certain people. I'll be easier to stomach after you brought down. Now you'll be easier for people to stomach. Now it won't be that much hate. But when you at your best and this shit first start happening, I'm getting death chants, death threats whenever I come out the house. Right? People that don't even fucking know me. I just moved somewhere. Just because I'm still at my best. Right? I lost shit, but I didn't, you know what I mean? I was still on the treadmill. We're going nowhere fast. So you easier to stomach, man, after they brought you down. You know what I mean? And that's how society is. That's why you better off not having, man. Most people is not your friend. Most people is not the ally. Most people got hidden agendas, hidden insecurities. They want what somebody else got. And even if you don't think that highly, you're like, oh man, it's just some more bullshit. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't need no credit from doing what I'm supposed to do. People will see you, they'll put you on this pedestal that they got to bring down because they see you a certain way. You know what I mean? It ain't that you think you all that. They think that you all that. They think that you shouldn't have the stuff that you have, or you more confident than they like, or they think that you should be, or you completing more shit, you being more successful than they would like for you to be. Like, just think, these people think that your life has something to do with them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a disgusting type of obsession when you deal with that. Then not only that, then it get to where people that you don't know, right? People that you don't know. So the longer the hate, the more people get involved. So you just get the sickening. You know what I mean? Like the music shit being cool, but it's like I don't even broadcast, man, everything. But shit, if you sharing your shit, you ain't supposed to. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers try to find a way to justify their hatred, even in their jealousy. Shit, you ain't showing off. Yeah, if you build a platform, I'm supposed to try to build your shit. But it's people that don't like you with bad intentions who want you the most. And whatever good that you got going on or what you're trying to do or whatever, they on top of it because they want to seek and destroy. So that's been a story of my life, my adult life, most of my adult life. Seek and destroy. As soon as he gets something, and it's been an undercover little psyop, a government program that they've been doing for quite a while. So I didn't even enjoy most of my adult life. As soon as I got a little something, I didn't even have it that long. But as soon as, even before you know what I mean. But this shit, people will stop at nothing. They have obsessed with jealousy towards another man, which I think it ain't borderline. It is homosexual. Actually, it's gay. It's really, really gay.